Today we are in beautiful Malibu, California, testing the all-new Huracan Evo Spider. And I have to say, after just a few hours behind the wheel of the new car, I have fallen head over heels in love with it. Driving around in a green Huracan brings back such good memories of my 2015 car, although the improvements they've made on the Huracan are so substantial that it almost feels like an entirely different vehicle. So today, I'm gonna show you 5 insane features of the Huracan Evo. Let's get started. One of the largest improvements with the Huracan Evo is its new revised aerodynamics and LDVI system. So starting with the front bumper, not only is this, in my opinion, the most attractive front fascia of any Huracan, it also features some pretty cool aerodynamic elements like this front splitter that allows air to dive underneath the car. They spent a lot of time developing the underbody of the car along with that rear diffuser and rear spoiler to create 5 times more downforce than the previous generation Huracan. But the real magic comes from the LDVI system, which is an acronym that's so Italian I'm not gonna pronounce the name because I will entirely butcher it. But essentially, it's the brain behind the madness. It's able to combine the car's all-wheel steering with torque vectoring, with its traction control, and it actually allows you to drift more easily. But one of the coolest features on the car actually has to do with the rear brakes. Because there's so much torque vectoring, the rear brakes heat up more than normal, and this is the only production car that has venting for the rear brakes to help the hot air dissipate from the brakes to make sure it's cool. And check out how awesome the display is inside the Huracan for the LDVI system. So check this out, guys. Usually in a supercar, it's not a priority for the manufacturer to have a beautiful infotainment system with a touchscreen display with good graphics and animations, but I'm really glad that Lamborghini has incorporated this 8.4-inch touchscreen in the Huracan Evo. And check this out. You can see in real time the LDVI system working. So we'll click Vehicle, then LDVI, and as you turn the steering wheel, you can see the all-wheel steering system activate. You can also see the split for the all-wheel drive, front versus rear, and watch the actual components in the car work as you're driving. The next insane feature of the Huracan Evo is its amazing digital display for the TAC and Speedo. They've borrowed elements from the Performante as well as the SV and the SVJ in this beautiful customizable screen. So in Strata mode, we've got a nice looking round tachometer. Then we bump it down into sport mode. You hear that exhaust open up, the baffles, and you get this yellow font. And then my favorite, when we go into Corsa mode, it changes the display to a full horizontal tachometer that looks like something straight out of a race car. And when you rev the car and you're accelerating, it even has a blue shift indicator light that comes towards the middle and lets you know when it's time to shift. All right, guys, let's go for a drive now so I can show you the next insane feature that has radically improved the driving dynamics of the Huracan Evo. So guys, one of the revolutionary parts of the Huracan Evo is the addition of all-wheel steering, which means not only does the front axle wheels turn, The rear axle can steer as well. So what does that actually do to the performance of the car? Well, many different things. At low speeds, the rear wheels turn in the opposite direction of the fronts, which means maneuvering around parking lots, the turning radius is effectively shortened, and low speed turns, it makes the car feel a heck of a lot more nimble. Then at high speeds, the rear wheels turn in the same direction of the fronts for more high-speed stability. The result, more confidence on the road, and it feels more light and nimble than the previous generation Huracan. That car at the limit was fantastic, provided tons of grip and confidence, but it tended to push and understeer a little bit. With that rear wheel steering, it no longer feels like that, and it almost feels like a rear wheel drive car when you're around turns, but of course, you get that insane all-wheel drive launch, which means 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. The next insane feature of the Huracan Evo is that glorious, naturally aspirated 5.2 liter V10. Listen to this thing. So, the power plant of the Huracan Evo, the heart and soul of the beast, is a 5.2 liter naturally aspirated V10 that makes 631 horsepower, the same as the Huracan Performante, and 443 pound-feet of torque. The big deal about this car is, well, every single other manufacturer is going forced induction. We've got the McLaren with the twin-turbo V8. We've got the Ferrari with the twin-turbo V8. Lamborghini has stayed true without forced induction, and it is one of the most beautiful exhaust notes in the planet. We've got the performance exhaust that sounds exactly the same as the Performante, basically fully straight-piped when you're on the gas all the way. And oh my gosh, the different sounds this engine makes is just glorious. From the pops and bangs on overrun to the unbelievably linear power band, it just makes it so much fun to drive. It's so predictable in its power delivery. And it just begs you to push it higher and higher to that 8,500 RPM red line and to shift up and down just so you can hear that unbelievable noise. Listen to those pops. Cars are an emotional purchase. There's no rational reason to buy a supercar. You buy one because you've dreamed of it for a long time. You buy one because of the feeling it gives you when you're behind the wheel. And that naturally aspirated V10, the all-wheel steering, that LDVI system combined just creates such a wonderful experience behind the wheel. I'm in love with the Evo. The levels of grip are just staggering. The car feels so balanced, so confidence-inspiring. You just give it a little bit of gas around corners, some maintenance throttle. That all-wheel steering just rips the car around the turn with ease and power and confidence. I haven't been this happy behind the wheel of a car in a while. Lamborghini, you killed it with this one. The last insane feature of the Evo Spider, of course, has to do with the fact that it is a convertible. Now, for the longest time, supercars that had tops that dropped down required you to be stationary to put the top up and down, which is fine and all, but let's say you're on the move or you're at a stoplight and you're worried, you're stressed out that you're gonna hold up traffic behind you if the top doesn't go down in time. Well, the Huracan Evo Spider is able to drop the top in just 17 seconds at speeds of up to 31 miles an hour. So we're gonna go ahead and pull the switch here in order to put the top back up. And just like that, the convertible top is closed. Now, one of my favorite parts about convertible supercars has to do with that window right behind me. So let's say it's really cold, it's windy out, you don't necessarily want to have the top down. Well, you can still hear that insane V10 by simply clicking the button here to raise and lower that rear window so that that mid-mounted V10 is right in your ear, right behind your head, producing the most glorious sounds on the market. So I know I said 5 insane features, but the multimedia system in this car is too cool not to talk about. For one, it's touchscreen, which a lot of high-end luxury cars don't have, let alone supercars. But the functionality is really, really awesome. It actually works very similar to your smartphone. For instance, if you want to turn the volume up and down on the car, you use 2 fingers and slide up and down on the screen. If you want to pause the music, tap with 3 fingers. You guys know I love ambient lighting, and I was waiting until they incorporated ambient lighting into a supercar, and the Huracan Evo not only has 1 color, but 4. We've got white, blue, orange, and red. Whatever mood you're trying to be in. Well guys, there you have it. 5 insane features, well 6 technically, of the new Huracan Evo. I've fallen head over heels in love with this car in the last couple hours, and unfortunately, it seems like this review might cost me a heck of a lot of money. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, please browse the channel and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video.